Hello everyone, welcome to the SCROOGE YouTube channel. In this video I want to show you an instrument which I use every day in my analysis to find the right context, to find the right direction of the price, and to find the right target for this day for me. Okay, so this instrument is called order flow. For me it's one of the most useful instruments in smart money concept. So yeah, in this video I want to show you some examples of it, how to find it, how to identify it, and I will share with you some important information, some important rules about this instrument. So okay, let's start. Order flow, it's structural price movement, which in the process sweeps all liquidity. We can see there is a static example. Yep, so for me it's still a structure because it's structural movement still, but it's better for me than structure because this movement in the order flow doesn't leave any liquidity behind, so we shouldn't worry about that price can go higher, yeah, because we have clear point of invalidation, which I will talk about later. Yeah, so we can see that first of all we have first liquidity collection, then change of the structure, again liquidity collection, for example inside POI zone like order block, again update of the structure, then correction again to the POI zone, again liquidity collection, and again update of the structure. So for me, like two confirmations, like first sweep, first confirm as reverse, and second as liquidity collection, and again update of the structure. For me, it's confirmed order flow. For example, for someone's they want to see three confirmations. Yeah, so only after third liquidity collection and third update of the structure, they can say that order flow has formed. But for me, two confirmations are enough. So, yeah, but there is just that example how order flow looks like. There you can see example on the chart. So again, for example, sweep of some liquidity pool, first change of the structure, then again correction to, for example, to POI zone, again manipulation, update of the structure, again inside POI zone we have again manipulation, update of structure, so order flow is formed. Then again, as we can see, price just make structural move again like an order flow, yeah. So we can find, of course, more examples on different time frames. Of course, higher time frame, that means that this order flow is more valid for us. For example, of course, order flow on 1 hour is more valid than order flow on 5 minutes or 15 minutes, of course. Okay, so the price continues the order flow, removing all the remaining liquidity behind it, telling us that the current price movement is strong and we should only work in the current trend without thinking about reverse. Important. Order flow is formed to achieve a certain goal. This tool always has a clear point of invalidation. It doesn't just appear and it can't just end. Remember this when price in an order flow takes out one of the high liquidity zones. This may have been the zone that was the target of this order flow. It means, for example, because on this screen we can see information about that after price achieved some high time frame liquidity pool, that order flow is invalidated. It's true, but still always we should wait for invalidation of this order flow. Invalidation, I mean that we have so we have rate of some liquidity side, yeah, then we can see that price formed order flow. Then price achieved, for example, other high time frame liquidity pool. And now we should wait for the more information because we should understand that price want to continue order flow or price want to make a reverse. For us, reverse will be like invalidation of this order flow. Invalidation, point of invalidation of the order flow, it's the last swing high or swing low, which sweep liquidity and continue the trend. So it will be the point of invalidation of this order flow. Of course, on the chart I will show more examples. Okay, so let's move to the chart. Start to make some example there. Okay, so first of all, we know that, for example, we have some liquidity pool, yeah? Price, achieve this liquidity pool, then we wait for the reverse. Reverse happens, so now we should wait for more confirmations, as I said. For me, two confirms are enough. For someone else, could be 3 confirmations on 4 or 4. Okay, so test, for example, of the POI zone. Okay, then again another broken structure. Okay, so again liquidity collection, and another broken structure. So for me now, order flow has been confirmed because I see that price achieved high time frame liquidity pool. I see the reverse. After that, I see that I see my second confirm as liquidity collection and another update of the structure. So now I can look, for example, for a target on long direction. Yeah, for example, there is previous day high. Yeah, and I want to aim to previous day high. Okay, so I can enter, for example, there, or wait for another. For example, again, I see liquidity collection. Again, update of the structure. And for example, I can enter there in this POI zone. In this case, I will entry like that from the sell to buy move. And of course, take profit to my target. Just an example, doesn't matter risk reward or something like that. Just an example how I'll entry in this case. Of course, I could find entry from the imbalance, for example, or from the order block, like that. Yeah, but still, for me, like the safest entry, because we know probably like 90% price will take our limit order. So for me, it's the most safest entry. So okay, price achieved our target, for example, yeah, and now we should wait for more information. And in this case, point of invalidation of this order flow will be there. Because as we can see, it's the last swing low, which sweep liquidity and continue the structure. Okay, so for the reverse, price, first of all, should make reverse like that. So closed lower than this low, or price should create an short order flow on, like, order flow on other side, a short order flow, because there is long order flow. So to invalidate this long order flow, price should form enough informations for short order flow. So it means, for example, we have first reverse again, test again, liquidity collection, update, test, and then we should, for example, aim to this liquidity side. Okay, so it's just a static example. Now on the chart. Okay, so I will use 1 hour time frame, because for me on 1 hour time frame I always use like every day in my analysis, because it's one of the most valid time frames for me. Okay, so maybe let's start from there. Okay, so first of all we can see liquidity collection, update, then again correction, some reaction. Okay, again sweep of liquidity, but as we can see, price couldn't update again the structure. So after price closed below this swing low, which sweep liquidity, for me, order flow is invalidated. I should wait for more information. So for example, if price, for example, move like that, so I have liquidity collection, and another confirm that price still want to continue this order flow. Okay, so it's like example how to, for example, find the right point of invalidation. And I think the best example is there. Okay, so some liquidity collection, reaction, but still, of course, it's not enough because it's just liquidity collection and reaction. So we should wait for more information. Again, liquidity collection, reaction, price created. Two imbalances. By the way, imbalance, I mean covering the imbalances, it's a part of the order flow. I call it rebalance always when price cover the part or the full imbalance. I call it rebalance, and for me, rebalance it's part of order flow. So if I see that price covers imbalances and then update the trend, for me it's the same part of the order flow. Okay, so we can see that price made the fulfillment of the imbalance. Yes, so price covered the full imbalance, and then again update the structure there, and like high time frame structure there. And before that, again, we have rebalance, so price covered some part of this imbalance. Again, update of the structure. So for me, I have first confirm as sweep reaction, second confirm as rebalance and update of the structure, and third confirm as rebalance and update of the structure. And now, for example, I can look for long continuation, for example, I can see high time frame target there. So I want to look for long continuation to this target, yeah? So, okay, first of all, I will look for a trade from this liquidity or from this imbalance. So, okay, I have liquidity collection there and test and fulfillment of this imbalance. So now I can check the LTF for my possible entry. And what can we see on LTF? Okay, so first of all, there is change of the structure on LTF. So for me, it's enough to just entry from the whole sell to buy move, stop loss after manipulation, and of course take profit or high time frame target. So it's just classic entry, but we can enter another way. So we can see that locally price created order flow. Why? Because on 5 minutes, let's for example delete it. First of all, rebalance, update of the structure, correction, liquidity collection, again update of the structure, and price create again the imbalance. Again, correction to the imp, fulfillment of this imbalance, and again update of the structure. So what is it? It's order flow, but on LTF. So like the confirm, but we just synchronize our 1 hour order flow like high time frame and our LTF order flow as LTF, yeah. So for example, first confirm, second, so then I can entry there, for example, from the imbalance or from the whole sell to buy zone. And of course take profit our target. As you can see, more risk reward, but still it's more risky because still price could make a sweep. But always, like always, stop loss after high time frame liquidity collection is safer than just after local manipulation 5 minutes, for example. Yeah. So okay, it's an example how to synchronize timeframes, how to find an entry on the order flow. So I think it's clear. I hope it's clear. Okay, maybe let's find an example on GBP or maybe on Bitcoin, because I know that a lot of guys likes more crypto than Forex. Let's delete everything. And there was perfect example of the order flow. Okay, so first of all, we have some high time frame liquidity collection there. Yeah. Of course, I don't know this, but I've just wait, okay? Okay, so first of all, liquidity collection, like locally update of the structure. Again, price create imbalance there. Inside the imbalance, we can see liquidity collection. Again, update of the structure. So second confirm, it's enough for me to look for a long entry. So I can enter, for example, there and find the target, for example, there. Yeah, because we can see that there is a compression, so it's liquidity, and we can enter to this target. But again, on 20 square not enough. Of course, I could try to enter from the imbalance there, like that. More square, but still, it's not enough. Yeah, but like example of the entry again. But like the order flow, again, price create imbalance, fulfillment of this imbalance, and again, price update the structure. After that, we have correction, again, liquidity collection, update of the structure, price achieved our target. Perfect. So now we should wait for more information that again, that price want to continue order flow or price want to make reverse. So what can we see? We see that price just made the rebalance, cover the imp, and continue still long. So now we can look for targets higher. Higher targets are there. And again, liquidity collection, update of the structure, liquidity collection, price didn't update the structure, but again, liquidity collection, so we could try to enter, for example, there to our target. And again, the same synchronization, so we can see high time frame liquidity sweep, and for example, we want to enter on 15 minutes. Okay, first broker structure, like a confirm on LTF, is enough, so we could enter. So it's example how to synchronize timeframes on order flow. Okay, so I think it was enough. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please ask on the comments. Maybe we'll make a part 2, how to, again, more examples answering on your question. So again, thanks for watching and see you on the next video.